Alright, everybody, the next Bounty Fest banner should be coming out soon. Sorry, I kinda lost my voice, so I'm gonna sound very weird, but, so the next Bounty Fest banner should be coming soon. I would assume when Kuzan goes away, we'll get info, or right before his banner goes away, we will get info on his banner, so I have a few options here. We'll start from what I probably think is gonna be the main, the Bounty Fest banner, the most likely to, I guess, the least likely, or just other options. So, the people I think it's gonna be is, of course, Morley and Lindbergh, I think his name is. The two revolutionaries we don't have in game yet. Of course, these two. Usually there is a theme, or they do go based off the theme of the main EX. For example, Film Red Shanks, when he came out, the Bounty Fest banner directly after him was Yasop and Usopp from Film Red. And of course, last anniversary with Light Shanks, Dory, and Brogy came out, of course. Both were in Elbath, stuff like that. So, it is going to be weird. These characters should, like Dory and Brogy, counter somewhat or not Shanks, Sabo in some way. They should be able to counter him in a slight way, just like Dory and Brogy countered Shanks somewhat. If these are the EX. So perfectly, I think Morley is one of the most perfect giant characters to get a runner. If they want to make a runner giant somehow, Morley is probably the person that they can do it with. Of course, a runner and giant don't really seem like they go together very well, but yeah, Morley with his dig whatever fruit he has, tunnel fruit, whatever it's called, I don't know. Uh would be very perfect for a runner in my opinion. You know, he could dig underground, pop up on whatever treasure. Uh kind of like the swim fruit, or they could just make it a basic teleporting attack. He jumps down underground and then he comes up on the furthest treasure, and then of course he could grab the treasure, whatever. And alternatively, I guess he could be a runner, or I mean a defender. That would make sense to me also, but I think he is the perfect character to make a runner giant. Then also who should come is Lindbergh, or however you say his name, Lindberger. I don't even know how you say his name. He's of course a scientist raccoon guy, one of the commanders of the Revolutionary. Of course we've seen him use his gadgets, whatever. He's flying around on his jetpack always, stuff like that. I could see him being a runner also, you know, use his jetpack to teleport to treasures, fly up in the air, just like Egg and Luffy. I can't really see him being a defender. I guess it's always possible, but I can't really see him being a defender. But if they do make Morley a runner, I'm not sure if they'll make Lindbergh a runner also. It has happened before. They've definitely made the two Bounty Fests on the banner the same type class before, so it is possible. But attacker, I would probably say for him, it makes the most sense to me. Uh, Other than runner, of course, runner makes the most sense. But if Morley is gonna be attacker or runner, he probably might be attacker instead. Attacker, runner, both of them make sense for him. Morley, defender, runner makes sense. I mean, I guess attacker, any giant can be an attacker. So that is the most likely option in my opinion. Like I said, it's usually based off of the theme of whatever the main EX, of course, like I said, Shanks, Elbath, Dory Brogy, stuff like that. Shanks or the 3.5, Film Red, Yasop, Usopp. Next, we have a possibility, Law and Beppo. I'm going to just go through this one quick. I don't think it's going to be Law and Beppo, but it's always possible, of course. Law, of course, is probably one of the most hyped Bounty Fest characters that could come. Honestly, he could be EX. We'll see. I mean, yeah, if S Snake's an EX, Law, of course, easily can get in standalone EX, unlike Kid and Law, you know. But if they really wanted to, I think he will be Bounty Fest, so he'll come with Beppo, of course, as another character, Sulong Beppo. Law will probably be, I could see him being Defender. I don't think we have an actual good Defender Law. Do we actually have a Defender Law? I don't think we actually have a Defender Law at all in the game. I could be wrong, though. You know, make his room. He could just, you know, easily defend treasures. He could be a teleporting defender, make a room on a treasure, kind of like Brulee's ability to put a mirror down. He puts a room down, and then he walks away or whatever, and he can somehow, I mean, I guess he normally has to be in his room to teleport around his room, but, they can make exception. But yeah, Lon Beppo are next. I don't think it's going to happen, but it's possible. Next, we have, you could just go based off the first EX, of course, being Garp. We have the Whip Lady and then the girl, Sniper Girl. I don't think the Sniper Girl's going to come, or at least if she does, she's probably going to be Step Up. I think it's going to be the Mud Fruit guy, or the Clay Fruit guy, whatever. Instead, I think makes way more sense than the Sniper Girl, and then the Whip Lady is fine. Of course, we already got Helmeppo, we already got Kobe, Garp. So, pretty much the big names in Egghead on the Marine side. These are the only two left, plus the Mud guy. So I think Whip Lady, Mud guy, I don't even remember their names, could be a possibility. These probably are actually the second most likely if they were to come. I don't think they're going to be very hyped, though. I think even the Revolutionary Commanders would be more hyped than these two. I mean, the Mud guy, I do like his Devil Fruit a lot, but we'll see. Of course, Lawn Kid would be the most hype if they do choose them. Alternatively, after that, they could just give us a Blackbeard Pirate. I don't think they're going to start giving us Blackbeard Pirates until after the anniversary, after Blackbeard comes out. But, if they start making Blackbeard Pirates, of course, there's a lot that need to come. I mean, we got Kuzan, technically. He's the first Blackbeard Pirate we got in so long. Other than that, I think it was Step Up Burgess was the last Blackbeard pirate we got, if I'm not wrong, from 20 years ago. I think it was it was Dressrosa Burgess, a Step Up, I think. So, other than that, any Blackbeard pirate technically could come. Devon, we got Vasco Shot, Burgess, Van Auger. Shilu, I don't think Shilu will come right away. I think he'll come on Blackbeard's banner as banner unit step or banner unit bounty fest. Van Auger, I'm really hoping he's good. Van Auger will be cool. Doc Q, Lafitte, I don't think Lafitte will come, but possible. So yeah, any of the Blackbeard pirates I think have a small possibility of coming. They want to throw some hype. Everyone, like, I would not mind any of these Blackbeard pirates, none of them. Like, I wouldn't be mad no matter what two they pick to come as Bounty Fest right now. I would not be mad about any of them. I mean, of course, I want Shilu and Devon, whatever her name is, the Nine-Tailed Fox lady, the most probably. But Vasco Shot, I love his Devil Fruit. Burgess, his Devil Fruit's cool. Van Auger, of course, I really want. He could be a broken runner teleporting. Luffy I love, but like I said, I don't think he's shown enough to become a character, and the Daku could become a character if they really wanted to. Finally, for the characters that could come, probably won't, but could, any of the Egghead Straw Hats that haven't gotten a character yet. We got Nami, we got Robin, we got Usopp, Brook, Jinbei, and Chopper. Am I missing someone? No, I think that's all of them, because we got Zoro, Sanji, Luffy, of course, already. Of course, we're waiting for Egghead Gear 5 EX Luffy. That'll probably come next anniversary, but we will see. But yeah, any of the Egghead Straw Hats that haven't gotten a character yet, I wouldn't mind Jinbei and Usopp or something to come. Jinbei would probably be cool. We haven't gotten a new Jinbei since, of course, Onigashima Jinbei, so I think Egghead Jinbei would be cool. I don't think they've shown much, though, yet in the Egghead arc enough to make him a character, so that's why I don't think any of the Straw Hats will get their Egghead version yet. Except maybe Nami. I think Nami did quite a bit in the arc so far. Of course, Sanji and Zoro did enough to get their character. But other than that, I don't think Jinbei really has done much. Brook hasn't really done much. Chopper hasn't done much. Usopp hasn't done much. So I don't really think any of those will come. But yeah. So the most likely, in my opinion, is the other two Revolutionary Commanders we have not gotten yet. Of course, we don't really know much about any of the Revolutionary Commanders, to be honest, other than that one fight at Leloucha. The country of Leloucha, where they, helped the rebellion, whatever. Eventually it got blown up. But other than that, even the other two revolutionaries, Karasu and Bello Betty, have not shown much. they've all pretty much done like one move, maybe two, and they were able to get a character. So of course Morley doing a lot during the Reverie arc, digging underground, easily gets a character. Lindbergh is probably the one we know least about. He hasn't really done much other than flew on his jetpack and, shot his laser gun or whatever he has on his back, but they're the most likely, in my opinion. We will see. I think any day now they will announce the teasers for the next Bounty Fest, where they, block it out and you can see a little part of the character. I hope it's a Blackbeard pirate, but the most likely outcome would probably be, like I said, the two Revolutionary Commanders.